Hi, let's talk about support.com. It's a company that provides customer and technical support solutions through home-based employees, primarily in the United States. I already did a video 3 or 4 months ago, March 22nd, when it hits the max size of the capital. The highest point were at that point 945. So the title is this $6 stock might go parabolic, and so it did. So this is usually very oftenly I see the small cap companies do this kind of the parabolic movement. Through the months it did go down, of course. So there's the big open, 230% in few days. Then it bounced, of course, back even 60%. So this movement is actually needed. So basically many companies returns to the same level as they were before this movement. And yeah, of course, then we see another movement, it goes up. So those who invested, those who watched my video and waited, for example, few months or even 2 months, yeah, minus 65, waited to that kind of for 220, 240, 250, because the analyzed price targets is currently at the $3. So if it goes below that line, there's high possibilities that those who invested below the line could profit, and it did actually. So it bounced back. We see here those who invested in May, they are currently plus 174%, and it's currently on the pre-market almost 20%. So it actually did go parabolic. And yeah, some of the videos I watched the comments. So can you say a little bit early on the when this movements come? So nobody knows on the market when it hits the top, but I think if it drops, there is high possibilities. If the company is good, it has good fundamentals that I researched. So there's the technical indicators, fundamental indicators. If they are right, there is high possibilities that it could reach once again the same top or even higher points at some point. And yeah, so trading is happening currently 66% below the site's estimated fair valuation. Snowflake analysts show valuation 3 out of 6 and health 6 out of 6. Highly volatile share price over the past 3 months. Shareholders have been diluted in the past year. And also, don't forget it. So if you invested, for example, it did go down, it stopped here, it raised some of the point 20%. And you're thinking, oh, I can invest here, for example. You're investing here and it continues to drop minus 30%. So you can buy here, here, and here. So those who invested in these points are currently plus 40. And if you're averaging the stock price down, so you brought on the $5 per share, you brought next time in half of the month 3.5, 3.7 anyway, and also 2.5. You could profit by averaging the stock down, and of course if the fundamentals are good. Latest share price and events we see here. M&A was announced back when I researched the stock, and also earnings updates were that. Market performance 1-year return hugely 364%, beats the industry, beats the market. Long-term price volatility considered as lower than the industry's and the average market volatility. Valuation side, fair valuation based on simple Wall Street should be around $20. And yeah, so TipRanks does not have currently the analyzed price target. MarketWatch has an average of $3 per share. And future growth For the software industry, almost 20%. Past performance of the company, historical annual earning growth increased by 60%. So they have this kind of volatility on the earnings sides. There's currently going downtrend, but in long term, this earnings are growing, revenue is decreasing, but anyway, if they manage to make some for example 5% of the profit margin, it will be good. But currently the company is unprofitable. Financial health side, we see that the company is debt free, and they do have cash 39 million, equity 40 million. Balance sheet looks green. They're not paying dividends and insider transactions. Do we have some? Yeah, so there's the buyers. Yeah, max price 185, 165. Caroline Rock, the individual in the company, have been adding this stock. Ownership breakdown: private companies owning 31%, general public 17, institutions 16, VC firms 16, and insiders 13, hedge funds 5%. Top shareholders, we see Vanguard decreased, BlackRock decreased as well, not so much, 3 and 7%. And yeah, so there's on both sides. Actually, this is reported 31st of March. Yeah, and yeah, so this is highly volatility. So maybe it's not a good point to invest. If it drops back to 3 or low, there could be opening some of the buying opportunities, but it would be different moment for research. Maybe the fundamentals go better or worse, so never knows. Simple Safe dividends shows that shares outstanding keep increasing, but not significantly. Total sales are decreasing, basically compared to previous year, minus 27%. And investing.com, summary the stock for long-term investors as a strong buy. Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and see you in a future one.